It is week 14. It is the second game of the season between the two AFC East rivals. It's the Dolphins and the Jets. Man, let's live react and let's get into this. Can the Dolphins eke back to one win away below 500? We'll find out. Let's go.
Dolphins fan. Let's go!
What is good, Fin Nation? What's good? It's your boy Reason, and we're back here for another one. Appreciate each and every one of you coming through. Getting ready here for the Week 14 matchup between the Dolphins and the Jets. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Smash the like button as you come through. Carter's inactive. Kendall Lamb's inactive. Taj Washington is inactive. Sorry, my bad. I had it muted. So there you go. There is everything right there for you. Also, the Hurricanes, for all you Miami fans, the Hurricanes have got into the college football playoffs. If you didn't know, now you know. Alabama and Miami are in. All right. The way this looks is basically Miami is going to have Texas A&M in the first round. Miami was seeded 10th. Texas A&M is seeded 7th. The winner of that will take on Ohio State. Ole Miss was seeded 6th. Tulane was seeded 7th. Winner of that will take on Georgia. James Madison and Oregon will face off. Oregon 5th, James Madison 12th. And they'll take on Texas Tech, whoever wins. And then Alabama and Oklahoma will take on each other at 8 and 9. And the winner will take on Indiana. So there you go. There is your college football playoffs. Shout out to Swamp Donkey. He says, ugly or not, the Fins need to stay hot. I need them at 6 and 7, like the song. 6-7. So there are the college football playoff brackets. You know what? I'll just show you them too, so you guys can get a visual on them. There's your college football brackets. I gotta say, man, that Indiana-Ohio State game, I thought there'd be a lot more fireworks yesterday than there really was. Mendoza made some big time throws, that back shoulder fade touchdown throw, that touchdown to get them onto the other side of the field with over 2 minutes left. Mendoza made some big throws, saying, I mean, that Indiana defense has been legit all year. The Ohio State defense, it relies more on talent. You look at that Indiana defense, man, there's no big names like Arvell Reese or Sonny Styles, et cetera, et cetera. But, man, they play cohesively. They played together, and that defense has been good all year. They gave Dante more problems. They run an NFL-level defense in Indiana. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes, man. So very interested. Notre Dame, obviously, everyone's talking about them being left out. I mean, they lost to Miami head-to-head, so... yeah, but there you go. College football playoffs, man. It is here. It is ready to go. Gotta love it. Got to love it. So Miami is at Texas A&M though. It is not, the game is not going to be at Miami, obviously, because of the ranking. But they will face off on Saturday, December 20th at 11 a.m. for all of you Hurricane fans interested. All right? For all you Hurricane fans interested. Yeah. Ryan Day, he that missed field goal from Fielding for under 27, not giving Jeremiah Smith, not giving Carnell Tate a shot to make a play on, 3rd and short. That's going to haunt Ryan Day in Ohio State, man. For sure. For sure. So, big stuff. Yeah, that kick was brutal. All right, the Dolphins will get the ball to start things off here. Peter says Darren Waller will lead the game in receiving yards today. I'm down. All right, and here we go. Kickoff. To the 5-yard line. It's return. Here's D. Eskridge. Decent return. All right, Tua. No visor on Tua to start the game today. What do you got? So they'll start at the 31. 1st and 10. After that 26-yard return. Let's go. What do we got here? 2 under center. Single back to Achane. 1x2 receiver set, but they motion in goal to make it I formation. And it's going to be either an encroachment or a false start. It's a false start. It looked like an encroachment. Savai and I had jumped, but no, it's a neutral zone infraction. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to say, it looked like it was an offside there. That's why he moved. Yeah, definitely a neutral zone infraction. All right, here we go. All right, 1st and 5 now after the penalty. Under center handoff to the single back, which is Achane. That'll go for a yard. 2nd and 4. You better convert this. You better convert this. Don't play with me here. All right. Handoff out of the strong pistol. End around. Waddle, he's off to the races a little bit. That is a big gain. Let's go. Quick gain right there. That is a gain of 21 yards. All right, let's go. I formation, 1x1 set. Handoff again. Cut back. Achane, he's got room. He spins off a man. He's up the middle, and he's down inside. He's still going. Achane's still going. What a run. What a run from Devon Achane. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Wow. He looked like he was down 2 different times. What a huge 39-yard run by Devon Achane. Devon Achane takes it, follows the lead block of Ingold, makes a man miss with the spin, then gets held by 3 men are ready to take him down. He breaks out of it. What an unbelievable run. Heavy package, fake the handoff. Tua throw. He throws. He's got the touchdown to Waddle though. Holy! Wow. Tua takes the hit and still makes the touchdown throw to Waddle. Let's go. Wow. Tua took the blindside hit from the back, got speared as he was throwing, and still found Jalen Waddle for 6. Extra point is good, and the Dolphins are up early. What a opening drive. Are you kidding me right now? Wow. Wow. What a start for the Miami Dolphins. Oh, my Lord. What an opening drive. Holy jeez. I am happy. What an opening drive. Let's go. Let's go. That run from Achane was unbelievable. What a dog, man. Ooh, what a dog Achane is. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable run by Achane. If you are missing this game and you get a chance to see it later, you need to watch it. Unbelievable. Waddle and Achane gained all 70 yards on that drive for the Miami Dolphins. Unbelievable. Oh my God. Devon Achane is Himothy. I don't know what else to say. I wish he would have finished that off for a touchdown. I really honestly do, man. That would have been so beautiful. Oh, he was just a few yards short. Oh, what a run. I can't get over that. That was unbelievable stuff. Talk about a man that would not be denied. That was Devon Achane. And then Jonas Savaianaya with a huge block on that run too. Unbelievable. Beautiful stuff. Let's go. Let's go. Hopium springs eternal. Not yet. Got to beat the Steelers. Oh, wow. Isaiah Williams with a huge return back to the 40. That was a massive return. That was a massive return, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the 41. That was a 38-yard return. All right, let's go. Tyrod under center. I formation. Fakes the handoff. He's moving. He's moving. Judon missed. Judon had the sack and missed. Tyrod gets away and throws the ball away. Judon had him dead to rights. Man. Oh, yeah, those uniforms are terrible. All right. Shotgun, snap. 2-yard gain. 2-yard gain. All right. Out of the gun. Double stacks. Ooh. What a play by Rasul Douglas to break up the pass. 3 and out. Robert Thompson, you're in the chat. Someone's saying my mic's messed up. Can you let me know what the deal is on that? 3 and out. Let's go. Let me know, Robert. You're my mic check in the chat. Someone said my mic's messed up. Okay, sounds great. All right, beautiful. Appreciate you, Robert. You're my official mic check. All right, so I don't know what God you said. He said, I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Said my mic is messed up, and you know now that after everything that's gone down, I'm OCD about this. It takes a Jets bounce, does the punt to the 1. Appreciate you, Robert Thomason. One of the top mods on the channel. Shout out to Robert. Okay, cool, man. Bro, you dog, I just spent $2,000 on new equipment. You better, oh my God, you had my heart racing there for a sec, brother. All right, I ain't need no gender reveal. Moms knew I was him, and that's what Devon Achane posted on Instagram. So, yeah, man. Hey, listen. Can I say something? I'm gonna go off a little bit here. Everyone always comes back to reason and says, reason, you supported Tua, reason, you wanted Tua, reason, blah, 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 blah. Well, first of all, Tua gave you your first Pro Bowl quarterback in 30 years, and the evaluation ended up being right. Tua played like a franchise quarterback. The problem that's turned into Tua is, and I can't go into great detail, the problem is the people surrounding him have changed, and a lot of that impacted his game, as you can see by his play this year. Nonetheless, why does no one say, hey, reason, you were the only one that was a year ahead of Achane. Hey, reason, you were the one that called Achane. Hey, reason, you're the one that put us on. See, it's the perfect point. People will whisper your biggest successes, but from a mountaintop, scream your biggest failures. And Tua wasn't even a failure, for me at least, as an evaluator. I'm not a doctor, you know? And anyone that says, remember, everyone thought the hip would hold Tua back. No one thought concussions would hold Tua back. So anyone telling you, hey, I knew he'd be like, they're lying to you. Find me anyone before Tua was drafted that said, hey, that concussion on the hip injury, that's going to end up being what hurts him more than the hip as he goes on. You ain't going to find anyone because no one said that. So, you know, I just find it amazing. No one wants to talk about how Achane's the best player on our team. Best player on our team. And is it even particularly close right now? But everyone wants to talk about two of this, two of that, two of this. Now you see even why I get sick of the Tua talk. Now you see why I even get sick of that stuff. Because they even use it to take away from all the stuff I've nailed. And let's talk about the players that aren't even on my team. Sam Laporta, Jack Campbell. I was talking about Penei Sewell 2 years before he came out, right? You know, Tristan Wirfs. He was my tackle 1 in that 2020 class in October of 2019 when everyone had Andrew Thomas as their far away number 1 tackle. You know, everyone was doubting Jonathan Taylor. Oh, he can't catch. Wisconsin didn't allow him to catch the football. He can't catch. DeAndre Swift is better. Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, Jonathan Taylor's that dude. All right. That's my rant. Whether the Dolphins or other teams, I have such a great draft track record, but Tua haters only focus on Tua Tagovailoa because they're more obsessed with Tua than Tua stands. Tua under center, single back, 1-by-1 set. They motion Ingold into an I formation. They fake the handoff. Then they hit Greg Dulcich up the left sideline. Woo! Leaking out. What a huge gain for Greg Dulcich. 23 yards. All right, pistol. 1-by-2. Handoff. Man, Jalen Wright, great run. What they did was they had a pistol formation with a 1-by-1 set, but they also had Achane in the backfield spread out wide, like horizontal to Tua, and then they motioned Achane in between Wright and Tua pre-snap, and the whole defense just was focused on Achane. They gave Wright the ball. He went up the middle, and that was a great gain by Wright for like 7 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Dolphins have to use a timeout. Listen, I've been saying this about Greg Dulcich. He's everything they want. He's shown to be everything they wanted Julian Hill to be. In my opinion. Ugly or not, the Finns need to stay hot. I need them. Yeah. We went over that earlier. But yeah, Dulcich. I mean, let's be real here. Dulcich is everything they hoped. Julian Hill would be. All right. Strong pistol. Tua over the middle. He's got a man. It's Waller. He's open. And he's down to about the 38-yard line. First down and a whole lot more. Oregon's going to the semifinals, by the way. Oregon's going to beat James Madison, and then Oregon's going to beat Texas Tech. We're going to have a Dante Moore, Fernando Mendoza rematch, I think. All right. I formation. One receiver split to the left. They motion to a strong eye with Ingold. Tua pats the ball. Tua finds Waddle coming out to the right side of the field, outside the hashes. And that is a completion. And that is another big gain for the Miami Dolphins offense. A gain of 24 down to the Jets 13. The Dolphins are driving once more. Tua is on point today. Yeah, I think the Oregon Texas Tech game will be really good. Texas Tech's really good, but I believe in Dante Moore in Oregon. All right, Tua, pistol. Toss, left side, Achane. Achane cuts through the gap, gets some blocking. He's through, and that's 7. Well, 6 plus an extra point attempt. Achane, baby. Let's go. Unbelievable. Give you guys a little sound. Wow. What a great start. What a great start by the Dolphins offense and defense. Holy jeez. Tua's come out looking sharp, and Achane, as usual, has come out looking like Himothy, while Waddle is doing what he always does. Sauce or not, owning the Jets. Let's go. Let's go. Great start for the offense and the defense. Here's what we're looking at to start this game out, people. Tua Tagovailoa 4 for 4 for 63 yards and a touchdown. Tyrod 0 for 2. Achane 2 carries for 40 yards. This guy's averaging, like, that's ridiculous. Jalen Waddle already has 48 all-purpose yards between his 21-yard end-around rush and his 27 yards receiving so far. Let's go. Let's go. Dolphins right now, 2. Owning time of possession 428 and 102. Dolphins just killing it right now, man. Just killing it. 6 first downs already. Haven't faced a third down yet. Let's go. Very even too. 4 rushing as well, right? 4 rushing, 4 passing attempts too. Yeah, the O-line's getting better. Look at Jonas Savai's block on that first touchdown run. All right, and here is the extra point attempt. Hey, I hope Topher. I want to see what we got in that kid. I want to see what we got in that kid. Oh, no, yours is inactive. Zach Wilson actually ended up being healthy today. I know he's questionable because he's ill. I totally forgot. If you go look at the inactives, Quinn Ewers is the emergency third quarterback. So he won't be out. No, Zach Wilson ended up playing. It looked like he was trending towards being out with an illness, but he's active today. So Zach is who you'd see in a blowout. All right. Kickoff is going to be touchbacked. Mr. Spiro Davis, Mr. Adam Archuleta, it's 42-year-old Aaron Rodgers running. Pittsburgh Steelers up on the Ravens, 7-3. Everyone's just quick, man. It's microwave society. If you're not a world beater in game 1, you're a bust. Shout out to Adam Carlson. Welcome to the Pro Bowl, sir. Yep, it's going on for all the rookies. Phillips, Grant, Biggers, Jonah, Trader. All right, out of the gun. And that is going to be a little leak out to Mason Taylor for a few yards. Six-yard gain, 2nd and 4. 8:25 and ticking away in the first. Tyrod under center, 2 receivers stacked to the left, single back, motion out of the stack to the inline, and that is going to be shut down right at the line of scrimmage. 0 gain. 0 gain for Breece Hall. Third and 4. 2-by-2 set after the motion. Tyrod in the gun. Breece Hall to his right. Takes the snap. He's got the little... Oh, it's picked off. Yep, that's picked off. He hit Mason Taylor and it bobbled up. They're going to say he was incomplete. I think it was a pick. That was a pick. That was a pick. Let me see. Move your fat legs. That's a pick. That is a pick, ladies and gentlemen. That is a pick. That is a pick. Was that Jordan Brooks or Minka? I thought that was Jordan Brooks. That's, yeah, they were talking about Minka. That's Jordan Brooks. So Mason Taylor got hit in the hands, bobbled it. The ball popped up. Jordan Brooks came through, tried to catch it, and he got a hold of it, chested it, fell down on the ground, and oh yeah, it hit the turf. And it rolled around, and he tried to keep it in his legs. It might have hit the turf though. It looked like it might have hit the turf though on that last replay they showed. Oh yeah, it was Dotson 25, right? It wasn't 20, it was Dotson. First they're telling me it's Minka. Jesus Lord. But yeah, I don't think he got it. I think it hit the turf. I think it hit the turf. On that one replay they showed, it looked like it hit the turf. I'm down. Like, I hope it. They're gonna say there's not enough to overturn it. Watch. Here we go. So Tyrod Dotson, Mason Taylor hit him in the hands, balled it up. Dotson tried to catch it, got it basically in his stomach, rolled around, ball was loose. He got it between his legs. And the question is, did it hit the turf or not? It has been ruled incomplete. So they're going to need conclusive evidence. Let's also remember McDaniel doesn't have a great track record when it comes to winning challenges. Of course, they cut to a commercial break. Just an update because we need the Jags to lose. They're tied with Indy 7-7. Cincy is up on Buffalo 7-3. Let's hope he wins this challenge, man. Mike McDaniel won a challenge. Let's go. All right. Pitch to Achan. Let's go. All right. After the 7-yard run from Achan, one receiver to the left, single back is Achan, two motions, and it's a handoff to Darren Waller, who gets the 3 yards and a first down. False start on the Malik Washington. All right. Tua in the gun. 1-by-2 set. Fakes the handoff to Malik. Then he takes Dulcich again underneath. Decent gain from Dulcich. That is a short gain. 6 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 9. All right, Tua. Pistol. Strong pistol left. Motion Waller to the right side. 1-by-2 now to the motion. Fake the handoff. Tua's got pressure in his face. Gets it out to Dulcich, who's got space in front of him. Needed 9 and got almost 12. That is another first down. Yeah, got 12 yards. They are down to the New York 15. The offense is absolutely humming in Miami right now. They are in a rhythm, and they are just moving the ball. Great job by Tua to get it out with some pressure coming. Forward toss to Malik, and that is going to be stopped at the 3. Pistol. Tua. 3-by-1 with a stack in the slot. They motion Hill out of this, and it's up the middle. Jalen Wright, touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. The extra point is good. Wow. What a shellacking. The belt to ass is on right now. Let's go. Let's go. Tua looks super sharp, man. Holy jeez. Let's go. Beautiful stuff. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Whew. Jalen Wright getting a touchdown too and getting into the action. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love seeing Achane get in the action. Gotta love seeing Wright get in the action. Everything going the Dolphins' way. 21 points in the first quarter. First time they've scored 21 points in the first quarter since 2015. All right. Winning challenges. Achane looks like a stud. Waddle is balling. Right? Waddle looks phenomenal. Let's go. Man. What a picture. What a perfect start. Now don't mess it up. And there's still 3 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first. First is not even over yet. Let's break the 70-point mark today. Wouldn't that be hilarious? All right, touchback. Brady Cook coming out because Tyrod Taylor is hurt. Who remembers this kid from Mizzou? I remember I had some fans of his in my chat during draft season. All right, Brady Cook, single backs, Breece Hall. Cook's under center. It's a handoff. Chubb had Breece Hall dead to rights and missed. Ends up being a 9-yard gain instead of a 2-yard loss. All right. 2nd and 1. 3:05 left. Pistol for Cook. Going to be another handoff. Breece Hall is going to try and bounce it out. Judon gets there, as does Jack Jones, and they shut him down for like a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 1. They're not even going to give him a loss, maybe inches of a loss. That counter, man. Shut down. All right. 3rd and 1. 2:25 left. Cook in the gun. Breece Hall to his right. 2x2 set. Motion. And Brady Cook slings it. And he ripped it to Adonai Mitchell on a short throw. The throw was just way too hard. He threw a bullet. Threw an absolute bullet that went through Mitchell's hands. You got to have a little more touch on it, kid. Fourth down. McNamara punts it, and it's going to be downed at about the 11.5. Dolphins defense forcing another 3 and out. They're second in 3 drives, and the other drive ended in the Dolphins defense interception. Two in the pistol. 1x2. Handoff. Achan gets a lead block, and he gets about 2 yards. All right. Tua starting off 7 of 7 for 84 yards and a touchdown. All right, pistol. 3 receivers to the right. Tua back. Tua quick throw to Waddle. On 2nd and 8, they gain about 6. 3rd and 2. Cincinnati up 14-3 on Buffalo. 3rd and 2. 55 seconds and ticking. Here we go. Tua in the gun. Motion 3x1. Gordon to his right. Oh, Tua tried to thread it to Waller, and that is incomplete. So the Dolphins have to punt. Tua forced that to Waller. The coverage was real good. .42 seconds left in the first. All right, Bailey back. It's deep. Returned up from the 22. And uh-oh. And it's a punt return touchdown. They ain't scoring with Brady Cook, so this is the only way they're going to be able to score. In their first game against the Dolphins, he had that muff kickoff, and in that fair catch, he was waived after that game, went back on the practice squad. But boy, he has stayed with it and has just been sensational. He has been incredible. What a story. What a redemption story. Brutal. We all wanted that goose egg, Dwayne. And the extra point is good. Wow, Daniel Jones likely out for the season. All right, and the kickoff is back inside the 30 to about the 33. Oh, 32, sorry. All right. Let's go get those 7 back. All right, 1st and 10. 2 in the gun, under center. Motion, 2x1 set. Single back, Achane. Tua, quick release. Waddle was wide open, but had to dive for it because the ball was a little ahead of him. And that is going to be incomplete. He was wide open. Got to make a better throw than that, Tua. Because Waddle had a ton of space in front of him. All right. Tua in the gun. Tua looks, pumps. He's going to take the underneath. It's Achane coming out of the backfield. And Achane's going to make a few guys miss. And he's going to gain about 12 yards. All right, and there you go. That is the end of the first quarter. It is over and done with. And now we are going to get into the second quarter. Keep running the ball, man. The offense is nothing without Achane. He makes it hum, baby. Achane's that dude right now. Let's go. I hope the Jets enjoyed that punt return touchdown because that's the last one they're getting. I don't think they're going to get any points with Brady Cook. Maybe a field goal or two. But that's if Breece Hall gets him there. I don't think Brady Cook's about to come in and light us up. We in the hunt. Well, right now we are getting some help, I think. Right? Well, we're not getting help from Indianapolis. Jacksonville's up, but the Bills are losing. I still don't think the Bills are going to collapse enough. The Bills are now only down by 3. I don't think the Bills are going to collapse enough. Tennessee's beating the Browns right now. All right. Pistol, Tua gets it to Achane. He gets out to the edge and he only gets about 1 yard. Dolphins had 199 yards in the first quarter and 11 first downs. Absolutely. Besides the punt return, it was a perfect first quarter for the Dolphins. 14:30 left in the second. Here we go. All right. Motion to the right, Jalen Wright. Tua overthrows it and almost gets picked off. He had Darren Waller over the middle of the field and sailed it a bit and almost got picked. It got tipped. It got tipped. It got tipped underneath Waller and went over his head. I would have ran it. 3rd and 9 now. Now you're in a passing situation. They can send the house, and here it comes. Almost picked again. Oliver jumps the route in front of Waddle, and it's broken up. And here's the punt. I don't know why we didn't run. I don't know why they didn't punt. Rough. Not a great start with that drive at all. Four plays of the 5 plays ran on that drive were passes. Now we're back to getting pass happy. Run the ball. Come on, Dad. Let's come up with better play calls. That's funny. Gotta run the ball, man. It got you here. Why play with it? Why get away from what's working? Yeah, we need the Bengals over the Bills, the Steelers over the Ravens. Oh, we actually need the Jags over the Colts. I thought we needed the Colts over the Jags. We need the Raiders over the Broncos and the Texans over the Chiefs and the Eagles over the Chargers. So actually, things are going our way right now. I thought we needed the Jags to lose. But the Jags are up 21-7. They're going to win that. Daniel Jones is out. Cincinnati's up 14-11 right now. So that's going our way for sure. Right? And the Steelers game right now, it is, where are you? They're up 7-3. All right, handoff. Breece Hall. He's the only way they're going to get points. And that is a decent 6-yard run. 2nd and 4 now. Yeah. Oh, Daniel Jones popped his Achilles for sure. Yeah. 2nd and 4, 13-30. There goes the Colts season. Pistol. 1 by 2. 2nd and 4, handoff. Brees Hall has a little bit of a gap. He's going to be about a yard short. 3rd and 1. All right, 13 minutes left in the second. Guys, over 600 of you in the room. Smash that like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. All right, under center is Brady Cook. One receiver to the right. It's a heavy package. Strong left. Now they motion. Oh, it's a fumbled snap. And Brady Cook is going to be sacked. Grant was in there. Chubb was in there. All right. 4th and 4. Punt is deep to the little run from Malik. Okay. Nice return from Malik to about the 41. That was a decent return from Malik for sure. Okay. It wasn't the hugest return in the world, but it was decent. 15 yards off the 55-yard punt. That's good. So the Dolphins will start on their own 41. That is really, really good. Deadline's passed, my friend. It's December. I want to shout out the sponsor of today's video. That, of course, is Sleeper. Listen, you think you know football? Try to turn your football knowledge into real money with the Sleeper app, the ultimate fantasy sports app that turns game day into payday. Download the Sleeper app and pick more or less on your favorite players with more stats than any other daily fantasy app. Just choose 2 or more of your favorite players from pregame or live. Pick from the predicted stats, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money if your picks win. Use promo code Phinside, and you get up to a $100 match on your first deposit. Terms and conditions do apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. And listen, if you use my promo code right now, no deposit required, you will get a free $20 deposited into your account from Sleeper that you could use as soon as the afternoon games. So check out Sleeper today. Go make some money. Turn game day into payday. And like I said, terms and conditions do apply. And shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring the video. Riley Leonard's in for them, eh? Okay. See, that's the thing about, live reacting. You don't want to switch games, right? If I was at home and it was just me and I wasn't sitting in front of a camera, yeah, I'd be switching back to see what's happening. It's crazy? The Jets have 6 passing yards right now. 6. Oh, Richardson's done, brother. He's getting moved this offseason. All right. 11:45 in the second. Let's have a long, sustained drive. Strong pistol, Tua, screen to Washington, Malik, and that is blown up. Blown up. Two-yard loss on the screen. And there's another Jet down right now. Wow, Florida State cornerback Isaiah Thomas is down. To be honest with you, I was never a fan of Richardson. If you go back to that draft process, I was never a fan of the kid. I never a fan. He just didn't develop enough as a passer. I agree, Yayo, but the problem is the Chargers beat us head to head, and go look at the Chargers divisional record compared to ours. That's the other problem, right? If you look at right now, the Dolphins win today, okay? They become 3-2 in their division. The Chargers are 4-0 in their division right now, and they beat us head to head. So you need them to lose their final 2 divisional games, and then you're tied divisionally with them, but then they still got the head to head over you. So I agree, and I've said this since the last couple of weeks. The Chargers have the hardest remaining schedule of those wild card teams we're chasing, but the fact of the matter is they have a better divisional record, and they beat us head to head. See, and I get it, bro. Like, it's trending that way 110%, right? The problem I have is, do we really think the Bills and the Chiefs, the wheels are going to fall off and the Dolphins are going to pass them in wins? Now, the Bills are already at 8. The Chiefs lose today. Okay, we've tied them. But that's the problem, right? The Chargers are at 8. The Colts are at 8. The Bills are at 8. Now, the Colts might be the one to chase now with Daniel Jones. But again, you can't have them win 2 games because then they've got the head-to-head over us. Like, yeah, that's the problem. The Colts have the head-to-head meeting off us, right? That is the problem. That opening game, losing that opening game is going to kill you. All right. All right. Handoff, left side, right. Gets the left edge. Good run. Six-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and 6. Remember, they started to drive off with a screen that was blown up. All right, 3rd and 6. 2 in the gun. Trips bunch to the right. Single one to the left. He's sacked. Pressure came right up the middle, specifically from that right side. Tua is sacked. Ollie Gordon one-on-one, mid blows the block. All right. And the punt is fair caught at the 20-yard line of the Jets. Dolphins offense has kind of gone stagnant the last 3 drives. All right. Defense. The thing is, I don't expect much with Brady Cook. Breece Hall needs to take over for them. All right, play fake. Ball's out. Kenneth Grant almost got it. Oh, boy. Ball is out. Chop Robinson forces a fumble, but the Jets recover. Chop has been balling the last few weeks. All right. 1-by-2 set. Delayed handoff to Breece Hall on 2nd and 14. And he got a lot of the yardage back. He got like 12 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and very manageable too. All right. 3rd and 4. No, they only gave him what? 8? 3rd and 4. 8:30 left. Trips bunch to the right. 2 to the left. And was there a neutral zone infraction or a false start? I think it's an offside. Oh, no, they called it on them. Snap infraction on the Jets. Third and 8. 8:18 left and ticking away. Brady Cook in the gun. 1-by-2 set. Breece Hall to his left in the backfield. And they target Mason Taylor, and that is about 2 yards short. It'll bring up 4th and 2. Dolphins defense forces its 4th 3-and-out so far in the first half. The kick. Deep. It's going to be a touchback. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, McNamara has been punting really well for them. Dude, I'm telling you, unless Breece Hall has a big drive, they ain't scoring again. Breece Hall is going to have to lead them to points. All right, 7-10. 2 under center, 1-by-1 set, single back. Motion Ingold, I formation now. Toss, right side. Achane. He's got a gap. He's got room. Achane to midfield. Keep running the ball. 29-yard run to the 49-yard line from Achane. 7 carries for 92 yards. Let's go. Toss, right side. It is Jalen Wright. He hops over a guy. There's a flag. Wow. Personal foul, low block on the Jets. 15-yard penalty. All right, so the ball is at the Jets 36 now. All right, 2 in the gun. Now he's in the pistol after the motion. And the handoff to Jalen Wright. That is a great run. Another 6. All right, pistol, 1-by-1 set. Strong, heavy package to the right. Motion Julian Hill from the right to the left. And Jalen Wright is, wow, just fights for it. Gets a first down. H-hand to the medical tent. All right. I formation, handoff. Jalen Wright, he keeps running hard, man. Another hard-earned 4 yards. He's unbelievable. All right, 2 in the pistol, 3-by-1. Motion Dulcich inside, and they run Jalen right up the middle on 2nd and 7, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, 3rd and 6. So the ball right now is on the Jets 21. So they should at least come away with 4. All right. 1-by-3 set. False start on the right side from the Dolphins. You saw it. Austin Jackson with the false start. All right. They ran a screen to Dulcich, and he gets space. He makes some men miss. Oh, my God, Greg Dulcich. There is a flag on the play. Wow. What a run after the catch. Dulcich was phenomenal. Got to replay the down, though. Offsetting penalties. All right, 3rd and 11, handoff. And they're just going to get 2 yards to right. All right. So we are down to the 2-minute warning. Riley Patterson is on, and he is going to attempt a field goal here to give the Dolphins an even bigger lead. It's a rib injury for Achane. I'm not overly concerned about the Achane injury. I think he's going back to the locker room because there's 2 minutes left. But I am waiting patiently on the diagnosis of Achane's ribs. Let's see if he comes out in the second half. To be honest with you, if he doesn't come back, that's kind of fine with me too. Let's get him ready for the Steelers. We need him for the Steelers. This game, we're winning this game. So we need him for the Steelers. That's my concern with Achane right now. And I agree with Georgia Boy. A lot better than it being a potential knee or ankle or something, or a foot. Shout out to George Albanese. That's my guy right there. I agree, Lily. Good point. Get him off that MetLife field. I wanted to see Kenneth Grant recover that fumble. All right. Patterson. It is good. Riley Patterson out here making Jason Sanders expendable, huh? Browns took the lead finally over the Titans. That was a good throw by. I told you he'll be better than Dylan Gabriel. Just got to give him time. I'm not even focusing on the playoffs. Just finish out strong. Really? He hasn't made one yet this year? Yeah, he was 0 for 1 on the Chargers. Right against the Chargers, he's 0 for 1. He's only attempted 150 plus field goal this year. All right, let's force another 3 and out. Oh, I don't think Tua's been bad today. Everyone's saying Tua's been bad today. It's wilding out. He had a couple missed throws, but he hasn't been bad today. All right. Brady Cook in the gun. 2x2 set. It's a screen. Right side. They got room. Wow. Look at how Brooks just stands him up. Right before he gets to the first down marker, Mechie gets stood up by Brooks. What a beast. Oh, Cook deep, out of bounds. $128 left in the second. Yeah, that's their first down. All right. 3x1 set. Low snap. Brady Cook gets it. Throws it over the middle. Hit Mason Taylor in the chest and it popped out. Mason Taylor struggling. Achane injured his ribs on a 29-yard run, and he went to the back with about 2 minutes left in the half. Brady Cook in the gun, 3x1. He's going deep. Holy jeez. He's got his man. What a throw. But it's broken up, and there's a flag on the play. Is Minka getting called for DPI? What? Really? I got to see a replay. That was a good throw from Cook. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, he never turned his head back, but I don't know. That was kind of soft. I don't know. He played the chest. Hand off to Breece Hall, and Jordan Brooks tackles him. All right, Cook. Adonai Mitchell can't make the catch, and that's incomplete. Hit him in the hands. All right. Brady Cook back. Brady Cook to the end zone. He's picked off. Rasul Douglas, second week in a row. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Defense is not joking around, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. 200 center I formation. One receiver to the left. Cut back. It's Jalen Wright. And that is a 6-yard gain. Jalen is running hard. What a pick by Rasul. And he didn't go down. Maybe should have gone down for the touchback, to be honest with you. All right, 26 seconds left, 2nd and 4. Anyone saying they wouldn't pay Achan is nuts. Myles Garrett got his 20th sack of the season today. Let's go. Guys, smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. All right, 3rd and 5. About 21 seconds left here. And Tua. He throws this. Oh, that's a backwards pass by Tua. That's a fumble. That was a fumble. So it's being reviewed right now. Incompletion stands. Wow. Tua, man. Why throw the screen at all? Just run the ball. Why not just run the ball there? All right, Bailey. I mean, you got 18 seconds left. The punt is going to be returned to about the 47 of the Miami Dolphins. 8 seconds. All right, 10 seconds left in the second. Cook looking. Just wasting time. All right, here we go. Cook moved off his spot because Chop came on the pressure, throws it deep to the end zone, and it's incomplete. And halftime is now upon us. Let's go. All right. Let's go. Absolute beautiful first quarter. Second quarter, not so much. The Dolphins actually, the Dolphins were not great in that second quarter by any stretch of the imagination. They started playing down to their competition, it felt like, in my opinion. So, anyways, here are your halftime stats. Tua Tagovailoa, 10 of 15 for 101 yards and a touchdown. Devon Achane, 7 carries, 92 yards. Dulcich, your leading receiver, and it should be even more. 3 receptions, 41 yards. Jalen Waddle's 3 receptions for 33 yards and a touchdown. Brady Cook, 2 for 9 for 16 yards and a pick. Tyrod Taylor was 1 for 4. Look at this. The Jets had 18 yards. They didn't even have 20 passing yards in the first half. As a team rushing, they had 29 yards. Look at that. That is crazy. The fact that the Jets were held to 18 passing yards in the first half, that's phenomenal. Phenomenal stuff. Your leading tackler is Jordan Brooks right now for the Dolphins, but it's Jamin Sherwood overall. When you look at how these teams are stacking up, the Jets only had 2 first downs in that whole first half. Right? Jets had 2 first downs in the first half, while Miami, look at that, Miami already into double digits with 14. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. 29 rushing yards too. That's crazy. Dolphins just murdering it, right? Achane, 7 carries for 92 yards and a TD is ridiculous. And he was hurt. He could have had easily over 100 yards in that first half if he didn't get hurt. Dolphins, another big stat, 3 for 3 in the red zone. That's huge. That is huge stuff. Let's go. Defense has turned on, man. There ain't nothing else to say. Defense has turned on. Let's go. Let's go. Defensive masterclass. Remember, they also had 2 picks and forced a fumble off the chop strip sack. Great stuff, man, by that defense in the first half. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Let's go. Let's go. That is great stuff from the defense, man. There is no update right now on Devon Achane. All right. There is no update on Devon Achane quite yet. Elijah Campbell is questionable to return with knee and ankle injuries. Right now they're just listing Achane as questionable return. I doubt he comes back. We need him for this stretch. Miami needs him for the final 4-game stretch. Just rest him the rest. Just rest him. That's where I'm at. Just rest him for today. Just rest him. Let him do his thing. Right now, Pittsburgh is up 17-9 on Baltimore. Indianapolis is down 28-10 at half. And Cincinnati is up by 3 on Buffalo right now, but Buffalo has the ball on the Cincinnati 5. You knew that was too good to be true. For those of you actually wondering, right? And what the Dolphins need today, well, they need a lot of help. They need a lot of help today. And they're getting it right now. They're getting it right now. But they do need a lot of help today for sure. They need the Bengals to beat the Bills. They need the Steelers to beat the Ravens. They need the Jags to beat the Colts, the Raiders to beat the Broncos, the Texans to beat the Chiefs, and the Eagles to beat the Chargers. That is basically your rooting guide. If you are rooting for the playoffs or hoping for the playoffs. What are you talking about, Darius Edwards? Hill who? Who's going crazy? You got to be more direct. Shout out to J-Boy Smith. He donated 10 Phinside The NFL memberships. Paulie King, Mike S., Robert Trainer, I Am Tucci's, Joey Vegas, Joe Logic, Magic City Dawn, CCJ, JSS, Juan Cruz Moran, and I Am Ted Sco. They all benefited. Yeah, you need HN next week for sure. Yeah, you need to rest him the rest of the day. You need to sit him down for the rest of the day. Man was on pace for 200 yards today. Tua, really strong first quarter. Missed a couple throws in the second quarter. Achan, he had a 29-yard run in the second quarter, and he got tackled near the sideline, and everyone thought it was his ankle, but it's been diagnosed as a rib injury, and he's questionable to return. You got to turn gift accepting on, man. You never know when someone in this chat, some great person in this chat, is going to hand out memberships. Dad joke of the day from TE2934 says, why should you not wear snowshoes? Because they will melt. That's a dad joke if I've ever heard one, brother. That's something I'm going to talk about on tomorrow's show. Shout out to Phenomenal Pod. He's right. Everyone hit that like button. Over 600 of you in the chat, about 230 likes. Let's get that like count up to about 300 if we can. You know, unless the Dolphins offense makes mistakes, i.e. like turnovers in their own, on their own side of the field. I've said this, unless Breece Hall is going to carry that offense, I don't see very many points coming from the Jets today. I really don't. What I don't like about that second quarter is Dolphins come out hot, get that big lead, and then they start playing down to their competition a little bit on offense. What's crazy too is, Jalen Wright, he's running hard, he's running good, but you can see he just doesn't have the explosiveness that Achane offers you, right? I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Yeah, Dulcich is looking great, man. He had that big play. What was it? 25-yard catch and run. It was great in open space. Got it called back. Got it down to the Jets 1. Called back because of the block on the back on Waddle, and also a penalty on the Jets as well. He was electric in open space, man. I think they bring back Dulcich for sure. I got faith in the defense, Omar. The defense is playing really well right now. They're taking, advantage of mistakes by opposing offenses. I think they're playing really well. Dulcich is good, man. He's playing very well. They got to bring him back for sure. He's everything they want in Julian Hill. We'll talk about that in tomorrow's video. K-Lickatat 6'2". I'll talk about that. Somehow they just have to find a way to plays. That's not going to. Yeah, I got to bring back Strange. I'd still draft the guy, but yeah, I'd bring back Strange. If anything, at least for depth. Now you may catch a break with Dolphins and Achane, possibly out of the game here for the second half, but the defense is going to have to make some plays, take the ball away to help you get back in this one. Again, we've seen some craziness between these teams over the years. Still for us today. 21-0 Dolphins. Appreciate you, Chris Schiller. All right, Riley Patterson. Reason, what do the Dolphins get cap-wise if they cut Tyreek post June 1st? Hold on a sec. Let me talk about this kickoff because I talked about that on the video on Friday. All right, return to the 31. If you cut Tyreek Hill post June 1st, you go from negative 10.635 million over the cap to 25.364 million under the cap. So you gain over $35 million in cap space by cutting him. And that is a screen and a first down to Williams on the right side. You save about $36 million if you cut him post June 1st. All right, handoff up the middle. 2-yard gain. All right. Brady Cook in the pistol. 1x2 set. It's a stack on the right side. They motion Ruckert. Handoff. Breece Hall. Up the middle. He's got space. And he runs for about 7 yards. $13:40 left in the in the third quarter. Oh, I still got it as halftime. And handoff, Breece Hall, shut down, goes nowhere. Dots in there. All right, 3rd and 5. All right, here comes the pressure. Oh, let's go. Sealer and Chubb. Let's go. Let's go. All right, the punt is over Malik Washington's head, and it is downed at the Miami 7 by Stiggers. So there you go. 45-yard punt to the Miami 7. So the Dolphins will have to go 93 yards to score. Yeah, Brady Cook, man. I mean, undrafted free agent out of Missouri, right? I mean, I wasn't expecting him to do very good. You know, like I knew they were going to be in problems. Yeah, special teams hasn't been sharp today. I agree. Membo's having a good year. Yeah. Achan, let me check if he's been ruled out yet. Yeah, Achan's not out there to start the second half. Jalen Wright was out there, but I mean, it makes no sense to run him out there. You know, you're up this much. Just rest him. Let Jalen Wright and Ollie Gordon handle the work share today. Joe Burrow is delivering in the snow right now.
For all of you wondering, Pittsburgh's now up 20-9 on Baltimore. Indy's down 28-10 still to Jacksonville. And Buffalo, they are still down 21-18. They had a touchdown nullified. James Cook touchdown was nullified. All right. I formation. Motion Julian Hill to the left side. One receiver to that side too. All right, right. Tries to get the edge, and he's going to get about half a yard. Yeah, we aren't stealing the edges very well at all. Jalen Wright and Ollie Gordon got to run through gaps, man. Now Jalen Waddle is limping and being looked at on the sideline. Holding his calf. Army and Navy. All right, Tua in the pistol. Tua looking. Oh, he almost got picked. They read it the whole way. Walker read it the whole way. Targeting Jalen Wright coming out of the backfield on the right side. On the swing. And he read it the whole way. That was almost a pick six. Handoff. Should have been handing it off to begin with. 3rd and 9, you decide to hand it off. Dolphins about 4 yards short. All right, so the ball is taken by Williams at the Jets 36 and taken to about the 49 of the Dolphins. Should be pulling away, man. Thank God Brady Cook's the quarterback. That's all I know. I mean, we're blowing them out, and it doesn't even feel like a blowout. Look at JJ McCarthy out here throwing touchdown passes. Just an update for all of you guys. Pittsburgh still up 20-9. Jacksonville up 28-13 now. And the Bills, they still have not scored. They still have not scored. It's 1st and 10 on the Cincinnati 18, though. Little duel between Joe Burrow and Josh Allen today. All right, 1st and 10, 10:32 left in the third quarter. Cook in the pistol. 1-by-1 set. Looks, hits Ruckert, and he's got a first down. Got about 14 yards. Ball is at the Jets 41. All right, Cook under center. Single back. 1-by-1 set. Fakes the handoff. Looks. He's got Mason Taylor, and again, Mason Taylor can't hold on to it. Razzle Douglas in coverage. Mason Taylor's hands didn't get off the bus for the Jets. All right. Handoff. Breece Hall. Right side. 1 yard. Kenneth Grant in on the stop. This went from a potential blowout to an absolute snooze fest. 9:25 and ticking away. Two by one set. Cook takes a snap out of the gun. Feels the pressure. Sealer got him, I think. Sealer, Chubb, and Grant were in on him. And I think Sealer got his shoelaces.
This has just been a great combination here today. You get a game on this side, and then Chubb is coming here. And you can't execute this any better. You get the inside push. Cook can't step up in the pocket to get rid of that football. The pass pass rush with a four-man rush. Again, is able to get him on the ground on third. So the Jets lose.
All right. Washington stutters and makes a few men miss. Gets hit low, does a front flip, and then he goes ahead and he lands down at the 29-yard line after a 17-yard gain. Wow. Let's go. Let's go. Dolphins defense came to play today. Holy. Absolutely phenomenal stuff by the defense and Anthony Weaver. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. That defense, man. That defense is getting it done. Baltimore's now only down by 4 to Pittsburgh. The Bills did not get any points on their drive. They fumbled the ball away. Wow. They had a 24-yard touchdown run by James Cook, nullified by a hold. Right? And then they were at the Cincinnati 24. They got all the way to the Cincinnati 2. And then James Cook fumbled the ball away. Wow. Waddle is back out on the field right now. He's on the left side. Tua in the strong right heavy pistol. And it is a handoff to Malik Washington. And that is like a 6-yard gain. Good stuff. 2nd and 4, 8-10 and ticking away right now. Was that Malik or was that Jalen Wright? I thought that was Malik. I thought that was Malik. All right, Tua in the gun. Ollie Gordon's a single back. Sorry, 2 under center. Motion Ingold. No, that was a good pitch. Ollie Gordon, the pitch was right into his hands. And he dropped the ball. But he recovered it. That was a good pitch. That was all on Ollie Gordon. Tua back. Tua converts the 3rd down to Waddle. There you go. That is the first third down conversion of the game.
to the top, and then third and short yardage, that's just too much space. Tua spots the matchup, gets the ball out, picks up their first third down conversion of the game. Tagovailoa hands here to West. Well, someone told Dolphins fans.
Handoff to right up the right side. And that is a gain of 7. That'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Well, just think about it. Indianapolis, they're losing. Now Daniel Jones may be out. You know, not knowing what's going to happen there. The Buffalo Bills, last time we checked, they were losing.
To a pistol.
So anything can happen.
2x1 receiver set. Stack on the left. Motion. Handoff up the middle. Jalen Wright tries to cut back. Needed 2. Gained 1. 3rd and 1. All right, 3rd and 1.
To focus and find out with his leadership council, what were the non-negotiables? On defense, that was stopping the run, playing this red zone defense. But then on offense, really leaning into this run game and making their identity
Jalen Wright making it happen.
violent.
Out of the pistol. 2x1. Up the middle. Jalen Wright, first down. Needed 1. Got about 4. So the ball is now to the Jets 46. Guys, we are 27 likes away from 300. There's over 650 of you in the chat. Smash that like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you're notified every time I go live or drop a new video. We'll be live after the game for the post-game show. All right, 1x1 receiver set. Tua back. Tua bootlegs a bit to his left. Tua on the move. Tua. Oh, he has got Washington for about a 9-yard gain, 8.5-yard gain. So I'll bring up 2nd and 1.
First and goal for the Bills. Buffalo trying to take the lead for the first time today. Wow. Warren Burks recovers it. Monster turn of events. 21-18. Ching.
All right. 2nd and 1. Single back. 1x1 set. Motion. And a false start. False start on Patrick Paul. I'd still run it. I'd still run it. 2nd and 6. Go get 3 or 4. Make it 3rd and 2. I'd still run this.
He calls them fake plays. They're trying to eliminate those from their offense. They feel like they have done a pretty good job of that. They get Patrick Paul on that play.
It's 2nd and 6 right now. Tua in the gun, motion to the right. They don't run it. They step back to pass. Right. Why not run that? Swing pass to Jalen Wright. He can't hold on to it, but Jermaine Sherwood was there. Why not run that on that 2nd down? Like, why aren't you just running that? It's 2nd and 6. Go get 3 or 4. Make it 3rd and manageable. Now you put yourself in a passing situation. I don't get that.
Right? Just can't bring that in. Now you got the Miami Dolphins trying to convert on another third down. Jets having a lot of success the last couple of games, blitzing their backers, Williams and Sherwood.
Tua fakes the handoff. He's on the move. And it's tipped.
Just the
Holding.
Penalty decline. Delta play. Fourth down. Yes. Defense. Another good job of getting off the field before the punt. Yes, sir.
I don't know why this guy's afraid. You have the lead. Run the ball. 4th and 6. Punt. Fair caught. Waved. Inside the 25. Not a good punt. No, Wright didn't have a ton of room. There was a defender right there. What's his face was right there. Their linebacker Sherwood was right there if he caught the ball. I don't know. I don't know why you didn't call a run play on 2nd and 6. Especially when you look at where you're at in the field, right? Like, what are we doing here? You know, you're at the Jets 42. Whatever. These are the instances that make me scratch my head and make me say he hasn't made the leap as a coach he needs to yet. You gotta put yourself in a 3rd and very manageable. So there is 2:38 left in the 3rd quarter right now. Dolphins have really become stagnant since that strong 1st quarter. All right, here we go. Brady Cook in the gun. Motion. Mason Taylor in line on the right side. 2 receivers stacked to the right. Brees Hall to Brady Cook's left. All right. And that is a screen pass. And that is shut down for a 3-yard loss to Mechie. Second and 13 now.
Also, they've been excellent at stopping the run, and they've held so far Brees Hall to 12 carries for 39 yards. And a big part of their turnaround in their run defense has been the development of their rookie defensive tackles. And basically, Zach Sealer, who's the
2-by-1 set.
surrounded by a bunch of rookies.
Cook in the gun. Brees Hall to his left. Takes a snap. Takes the underneath. And that is complete to Ruckert. But that's only, a 5-yard gain? 3rd and 8.
starting to get more and more action in the last 2 games. Guys that certainly have talent, but they're a little bit more robotic than the coaches wanted them to be. You know, they're in the right place, but now they're starting to play more instinctual. You see them getting off blocks, shedding.
Brady Cook in the gun. 3-by-1 set. Running back to his right. Cook throws over the middle. Incomplete. Rasul Douglas with great coverage on Adonai Mitchell. 3rd and 8. Great throw from Cook. Deep over the middle. That Rasul breaks up to force another 3 and out for the Jets offense. It's a fake. It's a fake. And they got the first.
Stages, third quarter, you got nothing working with the offense. That's Malachi Moore. Not one that I've seen. Little speed option off the fake punt. Credit David for being able to pick up that low pitch from Malachi Moore. But Aaron Jones not happy that he was talking about John Robinson wanted to interrupt the report.
All right, so now the ball is at the Jets 44. Brady Cook in the gun. Fakes the handoff. Takes the underneath. He's got Mason Taylor, and he's got some yardage. He's got about 13. And that is going to bring us to the fourth quarter. So the third quarter has come to an end. Oh boy. Updates for you. Pittsburgh is up 27-16. The Jags are still up 28-13. End of the third quarter right there. Pittsburgh game, the fourth quarter is just starting. And then Cincinnati, they added a touchdown. Mike Gesicki from Burrow. And they're up 28-18 with about 8:44 left in the fourth quarter. Oh boy. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Here is where we are at right now. Tua, 10-15, 101 yards and a touchdown. Brady Cook. Hold on, that's not right. There's no way that's right. There you go. Tua, 12-20 for 116 and a touchdown. Brady Cook, 7-16 for 56 yards and an interception. Tyrod Taylor, 104 for 6 yards and an interception. Brady Cook's been sacked 3 times for 14 yards. Devon Achane, he left in the second quarter after landing on the ball off a 29-yard run. He's been diagnosed with a rib injury. He has not returned. I don't think he'll return. He had 7 carries for 92 yards and a touchdown, though. Greg Dulcich, your leading receiver, 3 receptions for 41 yards. And he also had a big 25-yard reception called back. He's had a good game today. Jalen Waddle been another effective guy, 4 receptions, 39 yards and a touchdown. That touchdown throw from Tua to Waddle was real nice. Tua got smoked from the blind side, but still hung in there and made the throw. Mason Taylor, even with all of his drops, is still the leading receiver for the Jets right now. Ashton Davis is your leading tackler, 6 tackles. First downs. The Dolphins have 2 third downs, and they have 16 first downs. They're 2 for 9 on third down, and both those conversions have come this half. Neither team converted a third down in the first half, and the Jets have still yet to convert one. Dolphins outgaining the Jets 286 to 106 right now. Time of possession 26:52 to 18:08. So it's still Jets ball after that. Oh, looked off the screen. He's got him open. Inside the 25-yard line. Brady Cook took the snap out of the gun, looked off the screen. The defense bit. Beck came open up the left side, wide open, and Cook found him. Nothing is confirmed for HN right now. I formation. Cook under center. One receiver to the right. Toss. Right side. Shut down. Big law. 2-yard loss. 2nd and 12. Under 14 minutes left now. All right. Pistol. 1 by 1. Motion. Taylor to the right. Cook finds Taylor. And he runs through Douglas and Brooks for a first down. Needed 12. Got about 13.
Well, they're finally able to get. They've been trying all game to get Taylor involved, and they finally give him a target. Now, last week he only had 4 targets, 2 catches.
Trips bunch to the left. Cook in the gun. Hands off to Breece Hall. He gets the left edge, and he's going to gain about 6. Remember, guys, we had problems with Mason Taylor in week 4, too. Dolphins have had trouble covering tight ends for quite some time. 2nd and 4, 12:35 left in the 4th. Cook under center, single back, Breece Hall. Motion. Oh, Cook hit John Mechie the third, and he dropped it, and he was open for a walk-in touchdown. Wow. That was a drop touchdown. That was a touchdown. All right, 3rd and 4. 1 by 2. False start. That'll bring up 3rd and 9. All right, 3rd and 9. 12:21 left. 2 by 2 set. Gonna get 1 yard. Incomplete. Not even. Threw it too low to Breece Hall.
That has to be disappointing to Aaron Glenn, who, his football team here in the last half of the season has shown A lot of fight, a lot of grit. If you don't put that drive together, finally get some rhythm, only to have some self-inflicted wounds.
All right. Field goal attempt is good.
41-year-old kicker, 96 straight field goals inside the 40. Jets cut it to 14.
There you go. 14-point lead. I thought that this defense has been downright dominant today. When they finally bend and give up a touchdown.
Number one in client satisfaction. Tangerine. That's forward thinking.
Tire. We know you can get all 4 seasons in a day. So we've got newest and best all-weather tire on sale right now. Save huge on top-performing tires like the Remedy WRT5 at Canada's home of all-weather tire. Take a look at the
Uh, 625 of you in the room. Smash that like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. All right, let's go. All right, kickoff. And that is Malik Washington on the return. And that is going to be a 25-yard return. That'll have Miami at their own 33 to start this drive. Two under center, one by one, single back set. Motion Ingold into the I formation, handoff right side, right, cuts back. That's a good run from Jalen Wright. That is a 7-yard run to start this drive, and we are under 12 minutes to go. Wow, Josh Allen with a 40-yard scramble for a touchdown. Wow. See, you can't keep him. You can't him out. 1 by 2 set. They're going to motion Julian Hill to the left side. Pistol. Now they're going to motion Malik. Handoff up the middle. It's Jalen Wright. Another first down. What a run by Jalen Wright. Very impressed with Jalen Wright's effort and the results today. All right. Handoff again. Jalen Wright. Wow. Breaking tackles and running for 11 yards. What a run. What a run. Oh, boy. 19 rushes for 88 yards for Jalen Wright today. Fakes the handoff. Now it's a give to Jalen Wright. He's got more room. Holy, he's at 99 yards. Jalen Wright's going to break 100. Let's go. The Dolphins are running the ball. They have 216 yards on 30 carries. Great block by Dulcich. All right, I formation after the motion. One receiver to the right. Now they motion Julian Hill to the right side. Handoff, it's to the left side. It's a misdirection. Ollie's going to get about one. Let's go. Tua, strong pistol to the right. One receiver to the left. Motion Julian Hill to the left. He's got him. He's got Waddle. I saw it right away. That is a first down and another 12-yard pickup. The Dolphins are driving. Let's go. First and 10. 8-10 ticking away on the fourth quarter. I formation, toss right side. Jalen Wright's going to be stuffed. All right. Handoff, right side. Jalen Wright. He's got room. He's banging. He's clashing. He's got another first down. Need 11, and he got 12. Wow. He's got 49 yards on this drive, A-Chan. Handoff, Ollie Gord. He's fighting. He's going to be just short. No, he's in. I think his knee was down. But it's a touchdown right now. Yeah, he did.
offensive line, the powerful running by Jalen Wright and Ollie Gordon take over and give the Dolphins a touchdown.
Let's go. 30 points. We're there, baby. 31. We are there, baby. Let's go. Wow. Man. Wow. Unbelievable. The run game and the defense is just dominating right now. Dominating. Look at this. Dolphins, Tua is 13 of 21 for 127 and a touchdown. 34 carries for 234 yards right now. Are you crazy? Jalen Wright has 22 carries for 110 yards and a touchdown. Wow. Jalen Waddle, 5 receptions for 50 yards and a touchdown. Man, the Dolphins, they just keep on scoring.
Touchdown, Dolphins!
Let's go. Let's go. You look at the team stats right now. Dolphins, 22 first downs to only 8 for the Jets. That's why that third down stat is a little deceiving, because early in that first quarter when they were hot, they weren't really putting themselves in third down position, right? Total yards, 353 for the Dolphins to 140 for the Jets. Rushing, 234 to 62. 4 penalties for the Dolphins, 5 penalties for the Jets. Dolphins are 4 for 4 in the red zone today. Look at the time of possession, 32-47 to 20-55. Wow. Wow. Are you kidding me right now? Like, are you kidding me? Unbelievable stuff. I love it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Gotta love it, man. All right, here's the return. Yep, their only touchdown was a kick return. All right, Cook back. Cook takes the underneath to Breece Hall and missed him.
But when you leave them after the first series of the game, you understand that offensively you're going to have to do it. I think the big disappointment would be,
6:09 left in the fourth quarter right now.
Last thing that Miami down the football field, to me, is the more disappointing aspect of the way the Jets showed up to play their football field. Now, their defense did solidify a little bit, but the damage was done.
All right, Brady Cook.
Far too early for them to be able to overcome.
Cook. Whoa, nice throw. Nice throw to Mechie.
That's one aspect that I was really looking forward to seeing in this game is to see how the Jets continue to feed and get both of these new receivers involved in this offense. Cook weaves his way through a crowd. Getting himself back to the line of scrimmage on a second short. We set him up with a third down.
All right. Cook in the gun. 3-by-1. Pumps. He's got open Mason Taylor.
Certainly has a lot of the different traits that you're looking for in an NFL quarterback. And they said, if we know that he is going to be a quarterback, we don't know when it's going to be.
All right. Brady Cook back. Pressure coming. Grant up the middle. Applying that pressure that flushes him out. And Cook just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Bills are up on the Bengals 32-28. 2-by-2 set. Cook's going to move. And he tries to make the throw. And it's incomplete. Isaiah Williams. So I told you can't count out the Bills, man. And they had a touchdown overturned. Because they had a 63-yard interception return by Benford that gave them the lead. Then they just had a touchdown to Dawson Knox overturned. In the gun, back. Cook moves out to his left on the run. The throw is back towards the inside of the field, while Mitchell was towards the sideline, incomplete. Yeah, I think the Burrow, man. Burrow threw 2 straight interceptions. He threw an interception return for a touchdown, and then he got intercepted again by Epinesa. Cook back, pressure coming, and he sacked Melifanu. Let's go.
Credit Melifanu for coming in and just staying with it initially. They just let him free off of the edge. Cook tries to reverse field.
Yeah, and Chop took away the passing lane.
Chop Robinson coming up.
Yeah.
Containing it. And Melifanu, one of the veteran safeties for the Miami Dolphins, get 6 sacks. One heck of a football game for this defense.
Great job by Chop to take away the passing lane on the Melifanu sack. Zach Wilson is in. Zach Wilson is in. Rub it in, baby. Oh, run goes nowhere. And they hand off to Ollie Gordon. Throw a touchdown, Zach. Rub it in a little bit. Second and 11, 3:55 left. Zach Wilson getting some playing time against his old team. Motion, toss. Oh, go Gordon cuts it back. Big, powerful run for 11. Great run. No, I don't think Chop gets sack credit. I won't get hit. You know, the only thing that'll hit me is music. That's the only thing that'll hit me. $650 of you watching. Smash that like button. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe. We're about 40 likes away from 400. If you got the chance, please smash the like button. Let's go. Zach Wilson in the pistol. 1x2 set motion. Handoff. And that is going to lose about half a yard. Darren Waller hasn't really figured much in the passing game, hasn't really figured much into the game plan. They had a handoff to Darren Waller because they were trying to get him involved. Did Gesicki score? Tell me Mike Gesicki scored. Lily. Oh, yeah, 37-yard gain. So where are they? They're down at the, what, 3rd and 6 at the Buffalo 25 right now? I need the Bengals to score, man. I need a Zach Wilson touchdown right now. You know what I'm saying, R-Force. I need a Zach Wilson touchdown right now. Rub it in. Yeah, I saw Notre Dame declined the bowl game, and their AD, their athletic director, said they're going to focus on next year. Oh, another great run by Wright. 4-yard gain. Tell me they got a touchdown. Come on, baby. Tell me they got a touchdown. Oh, they're down by too much, though. I didn't know that last drive finished with a touchdown. It's a Haas. It's over. Yeah, T. Higgins got a touchdown, but they're down by too much. They get the 2-point conversion. They're still down by 3, right? With 2:25 left. And they only have 1 timeout. Not good for the Bengals. They scored before the 2-minute warning. I guess that's what matters. Pistol. 1x3 set. Toss right side. Jalen Wright tries to cut it back. It's just not there. There's just a swarm of Jets players. That's not going to take him below 100 yards, is it? Down to 107. 4th and 14. 2:45 and ticking away. The Jets have no timeouts. $53-yard attempt. Here we go. Robert Thomason, Riley Patterson. Good. There you go, boys and girls. There you go. See, this is the domination we were trying to see the last 2 weeks. Right? This is what we're trying to see the last 2 weeks. So there's what, 2:13 left in the Bills game right now? And the Bills have it on their own 30. Patterson then follows up his first 50-plus yard field goal of the season with a kick out of bounds. All right, ball tipped. Oh my God, what a hit from Ashton Davis. Ashton Davis with the huge hit on Smart to jar the ball loose for an incompletion. Wow. He lit him up. All right, Brady Cook out of the gun. Goes deep. He's got his man. And that is a good throw and catch to Adonai Mitchell. So the ball is on the other side of the field now. What a catch by A.D. Mitchell. Wow. All right. Cook back. Pressure coming up the middle. Cook hits the underneath route. And we're going to get to the 2-minute warning. Let's go, baby. All right, let's end this, man. Let's get this done and over with. Let's wrap this up. My God, let's get this wrapped up. Man, it's crazy how people were they refused to admit they were wrong and apologize for not having some patience with with Jonas Savaianaya, man. Man, Cam Ward. I just saw that completion he had where he fought off a defender and then just threw it. That was crazy. All right. Cook in the gun, handoff. Up the middle, needed one, got about two. All right. Cook out of the gun. Hits Ruckert in the hands, and it is dropped. Wow, Tennessee's up 31-17 on Cleveland, eh? Yeah, I knew the Bills would win. Too big of a lead. And Bengals only had one timeout. I honestly want the Bengals to keep winning so the game doesn't get flexed against them. All right. In the gun, Cook, complete, down to about the 8. Isaiah Williams. All right, from the 9-yard line now. 1:20 left. Oh, what a pick! What a pick by Ethan Bonner! Wow. What a pick. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Big. And that is good. That is the final. Dolphins dominate thanks to the defense and the run game. Oh my Lord. What a fantastic, fantastic outcome for this team. Huge stuff. Huge, 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 huge. The Dolphins are now 1 win away from getting back to 500. Wow. We are actually living this life right now. And they got the Steelers coming up next week on Monday Night Football to get back to 500. And right now, the Steelers, they're up by 5, 27-22 on Baltimore with about 2:17 left in that game. So, I mean, and we all saw how Aaron Rodgers ended the season with the Jets against us last year. And it's probably going to be cold in Pittsburgh. And we know how we've been in prime time. So, you know, Dolphins record in prime time is not great under Mike McDaniel at all. So, yeah. You look at it right now, under McDaniel, not great. What are they? Under McDaniel, they are 4-11 in prime time. So, and that includes the playoff loss to the Chiefs. So, but the Dolphins win, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Rhino Sith. He comes through and he donates. Hey, man, he's been a member for 48 months. And then he donates 5 Phinside memberships. Shout out to Rhino coming through. Hope you're doing well, brother. Man. I mean, we look at the final numbers here of this game. And, I mean, it is ugly. But it's a passing game. But the run game and the defense was beautiful. Tua Tagovailoa, 13 of 21 for 127 and a touchdown. Jalen Wright, 24 carries for 107 yards. Devon Achane, 7 carries for 92 yards. The Dolphins ran for 239 yards and 3 touchdowns today. Jalen Waddle, 50 yards receiving. Dulcich, 41 yards receiving. Ashton Davis and KJ Britt each had 6 tackles. Jordan Brooks had 5. The Dolphins had 6 sacks, 2.5 from Sealer, 1 from Melifanu, 1 from Willie Gay, and half from Bradley Chubb, as well as 1 from Chop Robinson. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Then we had the 3 interceptions. Bonner with that nice interception at the end. Tyrod Dodson and Rasul Douglas. We held the Jets to 65 yards rushing and 207 total yards. And when you look at this, 23 first downs, only 12 from the Jets. 14 rushing first downs, only 3 for the Jets. Dolphins 2 for 10 on third down. Those conversions came in the second half. The Jets 1 for 12 on third down. That conversion came late in the game. Total yards, Dolphins outgained them 358 to 207. Love it. In red zone, Dolphins were 4 for 4 in the red zone. Jets were 0 for 3. Time possession 36:07 to 23:53 for the Miami Dolphins. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Absolutely love it. Dominating win. That was the type of win we wanted to see the last few weeks. Right? You know, but played down to their competition. They even played down to their competition a little bit in this game, to be quite honest with you. Those second and third quarters offensively were not great. At all. At all. So, yeah. I want you to join us live immediately following the game for the 5th quarter post-game show. I will be live in about 5 minutes for the post-game show. So come on through. The link is in the chat. Hit the link and come on through and let's talk about this. All right. Shout out to all of you in the chat. Over 700 of you in the chat. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you are new. We'll see y'all for the post game show. Dolphins win 34-10. Fins up, baby. We'll see y'all in a matter of minutes.